So the economy here in Michigan is slowly starting to reopen, and with that, a lot of the conversations are transitioning away from recession and into recovery. A lot of people obviously want to know, what is the recovery going to look like? How long is it going to take? And it's becoming increasingly clear that the real estate market is going to be one of the leaders in terms of driving economic growth throughout the rest of the year. That's what the data is telling us. And that's definitely what we're seeing out there every day as we've worked with home buyers and home sellers over the last few weeks as the real estate market reopened for business. For a lot of people, 2008 is the freshest thing in our mind in terms of a recession, because that's the last time, we had a widespread recession. And if you remember back in 2008, the housing market was one of the things that led us into recession. The bottom of the market fell out, the housing market crashed, and that threw the entire economy into a state of recession. So it wasn't surprising, since the housing market drove us into recession in 2008, it was one of the last things to recover. That's clearly not the case this time. Before this all happened a few months ago, the housing market was incredibly strong. It was one of the leading forces in our economy. And so we're seeing the housing market lead the way out of the recession due to the fact that it was so strong leading into it. And that's actually normal. 2008 was an outlier. The housing market usually doesn't lead the way into recession. It usually leads the way out of recession. If you look at almost every recession in the last 60 or 70 years, the housing market was one of the leading drivers of economic growth coming out of a recession. So it's more normal to see it this way than not. If you have any questions at all about what's going on out there with the real estate market, reach out. We've seen an incredibly active market over the last few weeks as it's reopened. Home sellers are getting really, really good results because so many home buyers are out there looking to buy a home. Home buyers were clearly counting down the days until they could get back out there and start looking at homes. One of our home buyer clients last Friday wrote an offer on a home for sale, and we were one of 11 offers that home seller received on one home. And so we're seeing situations right now where a lot of the listings are getting multiple offers, and that's obviously really, really good for a home seller. Home buyers are also in a pretty good spot because interest rates remain incredibly low, and we're seeing more and more listings of homes for sale come online and hit the market each and every day. So you're going to have more and more options to choose from. So if you're a home seller or a home buyer or even both, reach out. Let's have a quick conversation. We can talk about the market conditions, what's going on out there, and put a plan in place to help make it an advantage for you. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.